What about the end of this building? Not just any more than it is though, since this building is a museum. Over here is a bowl and a guy. In our previous video, we have saw one of these bowls in real life, and it poops a lot too. And in here, people raise these scenes. They demonstrate these and make them do stuff for humans. But of course, both are not stupid. So they also learn to demonstrate humans and letting the both live a good life too. But of course, there are some uses for these bows. For example, their feet is very strong, and it's an ideal scene to make the bow carry stuff. And why? Because the bow can carry stuff for long distances. And when they can do that, they will also exercise themselves, eventually making them even more stronger. And when they are more stronger, they will actually produce more energy. And when they produce more energies, humans can either eat them or keep on making them become healthier and stronger to make them do stuff. These are the traditions of the Han people, not the Han dynasty, but a native people here in China, Yunnan. They're known for their traditions. They have different foods from the rest of China and the world. And they have their own customs, clothes that are different from the rest of China and the world. The Han people is known for their, traditions and their agriculture. They have large wet fields that have different kinds of fruits like wheat, tomatoes, all across mountains, and they're known for it. This is one of the reasons that they're famous, and they're one of the many of the 52 native peoples of Yunnan. So, what is this? This is the buildings that the Han native people use. So, they have their own style, made out of mud bricks, with small wooden doors and, these windows. They're also very small to be exact, and lounges like these. And roofs that have... This is the building that the Han native people use. So they have their own style, small wooden doors and windows, and small and very steep stairs like these, made out of mud bricks. Same happens with all of these bricks. And they're also known for lounges. You can see that this is one and this is one. And the roofs is made out of hay bale. This style is very cool if you ask me. Hope you like it. If you like it, then smash that subscribe button. If you don't, then smash that like button. You can see that they're linked to each other, making it feel like it's one huge building. Is very interesting. Perhaps even more interesting than just skyscrapers that we have today. As the Han people created a tradition, they started religious dances, such as these, with a bunch of moves. And even these are possible. They can put their hands together to represent that they're a group, and they can slowly walk in circles, representing that they're depressed. And they can also jump around and wave their hands, representing that they're happy to be together as a group. These are some customs of the Han people. As the Han people survive, they all need better tools to create more complexity in their civilization to advance. So they created different varieties of tools such as these. These are storage. They're kind of like chests, but well, in the Han people's way. And these are bags that they use to put money. And these are tables. And these are used to put stuff. And a lot of different kind of stuff too. Even big bowls like these. It's very interesting to see how people around the world create their customs. They may be different or bizarre. Most likely you're talking about these. So they have chairs just like any normal house. But these are chairs, not sofas, like we see today in our homes. And our stoves turn into fire pits. And with some meat hanging above. And that is the tradition of the Han people. Very interesting and very different and bizarre. The Han people has customs and traditions, and they also have different calendars than we have. Instead of dividing the year 360 days into 12, they divide it into 10. So how do they do this? Remember, in a year, there are 360 days. So divide that by 10 and you get 36. It's much simpler math than dividing it into 12. Once you get it, each one of these should have 36 days and forming the Han's calendar. You may confuse this with a machine that creates, well, washes your dishes and clothes. But this is actually one of these that actually make clothes. You see, in ancient times, people used these string and put them in machines to make a piece of art, clothes. And that's how they make all of these. Very interesting and very different to the modern day method where we use robots. So, plants have a life cycle, and humans help them too. For example, it all first started when it all ends. When farmers get all of the wheat that they have till spring. And then they start to make the soil fertilized. As you know, they all suck in the nutrients instead of the crops that we want. The next step is this. Wonder what this is? They actually spreading the seeds, and then they start to actually planting the seeds, and then they get the weeds and make them into rice, what we eat today.